rock and roll!
Well, judging from the carving on your desk, it looks like his name is Ozzy.
Yes, and apparently he rules.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
So, the aftermath of the Kathleen Kennedy departure keeps rolling, and it's been interesting to say the least. There's an article coming out, interview with Jon Favreau from SFX magazine, and I'm dying to read it because I want to look at the context of which he mentioned something that was kind of upsetting. Anyway, Matt Bellany, of course, one of the founding editors of Puck.com, was at CinemaCon in Vegas, and he had Jon Favreau come in and do a panel with him, an interview in front of the audience, and it was really interesting because Favreau said something that I have been dying for Lucasfilm to get for a long time, and it really just kind of shook the ground, so to speak. And what it was about was, he said they have to meet the audience where it is. And I have said that in my own way many thousands of times. Go and find out what the audience wants. Now, if you look at box office, it's obvious the audience does not want the sequel trilogy, right? The First Order, Kyle Ren, a ruined, destroyed Han Solo and Princess Leia, and of course the deflated, deconstructed Luke Skywalker. We don't want that. When John, and you can find this on Spotify, this interview on Spotify podcast. So listen yourself. Meeting the audience where it is probably the wisest thing anybody could tell Lucasfilm. But you got to remember, these are people there that live in San Francisco, LA, and they don't know who their audience is because they live in an echo chamber. They have done things for themselves and for their small group of, malignant narcissists that seems to breed in those areas like cockroaches, but they don't make entertaining things. I mean, you've got Collider saying that, the Acolyte's now some sort of dark Disney hit now. I'm like, no, it's not. No one liked it. I don't care how many people are watching it now. It got canceled, yippee skip. Yay, we're all happy. That was not meeting the fans where they were. That was Leslie Headland kissing the ring of the LGBTQ plus community with the blessing of Kathleen Kennedy. And we all know that. We've talked about it. And the show, frankly, didn't just register with people. It pissed people off. And I think that was the intention. And that is definitely not doing what Favreau advised in this podcast from Comic-Con. I think the thing about it is they have to address this, the monster in the closet, the elephant in the room, which is the existence of the sequels. and the lousy characters that were created. I don't, in my opinion, I don't think Lucasfilm owes Adam Driver or Daisy Ridley or Oscar Isaac or any of those actors anything. They sure as hell don't owe J.J. Abrams anything, and Larry Kasdan and Ruin Johnson. They sure as hell don't owe Kathleen Kennedy anything. She got her money. She got her pound of flesh. She got her revenge, I'm going to say, on George and Stephen, right? And they paid her back by canceling her. And that's a simple thing. And you know, you're not going to get the fans to come back and the narrative to change unless you go out and meet us where we are, right? You're not gonna get us to want to go to the movie, get a Disney Plus subscription, etc. if you're just pandering to a very small minority of people because you're woke. Wokeness doesn't work in film. It never has, it never will, right? I mean, how many woke movies have crashed and burned? I mean, especially in a big tent like Star Wars. You got to think about that. So asking us what we want, knowing what we want, and you know, giving us what we want is what they're going to have to do. And it's not that difficult. They're already doing it with Darth Maul. But we'll talk about that on the flip side. I want you guys to enjoy the next thing.
Hokey religions and ancient weapons are no match for a good blaster at your side, kid.
So, what's going on here with Filoni? First off, you know, we hear from the Black Pills, he's woke, blah, blah, blah. Anybody see The Mall streaming series? It's a hit right now on Disney Plus. It's been showing #1 on that streaming platform, which is great. It is a well-written, well-developed story, and the animation is way better than anything in the past. I mean, it is really good. And there's something missing. Girl bosses, there aren't any. Devin, the young Twi'lek female, is not a girl boss at all. The woman, the Mandalorian warrior chick that is Maul's second in command, she isn't a girl boss. Lawson's captain isn't a girl boss. Lawson's wife is, and she's a bitch. Okay. This is not woke. When you've got a single dad raising his kid and you have compassion for him, that's not woke. Right? And that's what they did with it. So I'm looking at it going, are they actually meeting us where we are? Meeting reality where it is, instead of pandering to, you know, the small group of useless left-wing activist scumbags that seem to infest every tier in the culture. You know, these are things you gotta ask yourself. I mean, so are they meeting us where we are? If Darth Maul Shadow Lord, I should say, is anything, it is the opposite of the Acolyte. It is complete 180 away from it. Right? We've got really well-written male characters who are not weak. They are not deconstructed. They're not pansies. We've got really well-written female characters that are not all-powerful girl bosses. And what's really interesting is if you look at Lawson's wife, she kind of looks like Kathy. Not kidding. This is just really good writing. And, you know, I think if they could just translate this to live action and then address the black pills and all the negative comments. You know, I've said this before, I'll say this again. Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni have to do a meeting, a conference, and do it in public with the big YouTube channels like Nerdrotic, like Geeks and Gamers, like Midnight's Edge, all these people. And not let them get away with their smarmy crap. And tell them Josh D'Amaro could be part of it. You know, the CEO of Disney. He could be part of it. And tell them what's really going on. What really happened at Lucasfilm and how they're rectifying what's broken and fixing what's broken. I mean, Disney's already started. We've got Han, Luke, and Leia and Vader wandering around Galaxy's Edge now in a few days. Darth Maul is a great show, or Maul Shadow Lord. Like I said, it's well written, and the characters are really well done. I mean, it's just, you know, nothing is perfect, but it is excellent. You know, as Vince Lombardi said, you chase perfection in order to be excellent. I'm paraphrasing, but that's the thought there. That's what they're doing. They finally, I think, went back to what George said to do. Give the fans something new to look at and then do it really well, right? They're back to what they used to do well, storytelling. And you know, so do I think that they have to address the problems publicly? Yeah. Yeah, publicly, right? And I think they actually have, with Gina Carano, there's a story out there that I want to do another video on because I want to concentrate on her. So this is number one video for the day. I will be back in a few hours with the Gina Carano video. So you guys think about if you think it's a good idea for Lucasfilm to confront the Black Pill fans. This is Steph signing out. See you around the galaxy.
Ready, everybody?
All set.
Here we go again.